I'm done. But yeah.
Time's on what?
It is 10 to 9. Just keeping track of time because every time we've gone to stop recording these, it's been like 15-20 minutes later.
Yeah, like the first one was really good, it was 7 minutes. Second one was 20 minutes, and the third one was 17 minutes. So
Like
hopefully this one will be like 15.
It's cool. We've got plenty of material to work with.
Wait, usually doesn't really mind if you're like a minute over.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember I uploaded one of my videos when it was like a bit over.
Just go with it, see how it goes. I'll just check again, because you're slightly leant back, so I just want to make sure you're in it. Doesn't mean you have to move.
Am I fine?
You are fine.
Thank you. I'll take that as a compliment.
Jackson's still in it, so...
Still got it.
Yeah, amateur filmmaking at its best.
Pointing out pure YouTube gold, this is.
Well, I don't know why it is that like watching someone else play games is so like interesting.
Yeah,
Or listening to other people speak.
Yeah.
a number of Let's Plays I've watched, and actually I've watched a guy quite a bit called, I think, 666, The Heart of the 666. It's a bit of a silly name, but the guy is actually quite funny.
I think I have recognized it.
Yeah, and I think like more professional Let's Players, they have like their capture equipment, and like they're really good at the games. And
Guy Turtle Biscuit, I watch his WTS like now and then.
yeah,
He's not very good at all games. I don't think you have to be for a Let's Play.
No.
Well,
It helps.
Like, with first impressions, it's not as necessary, but if you're reviewing, it's got to be, you got to know what you're on about.
well, this guy, the Heartless, he records it on like a camera,
Yeah.
and a lot of times he's not even really that good. Like, he's one of those guys who'll come up with really, it gets so frustrated, he'll just like, oh, that guy's crap, he just died because he's a knob or something like that. Well, that sounds bad, but you watch it, he's a lot more entertaining. I would spend most of the time just, like, he was playing Resident Evil 5 Lost in Nightmares, and there was a bit, I think I showed you, where Jill, AI Jill, runs off for a minute, and the player turns around and he just actually yells out, "Jill, where are you going? Please don't leave me alone." It's just like little things like that that are quite entertaining. Or when he was playing Amnesia, he had the biggest panic attack.
I would love to like record me playing that game, but most of my videos are Shogun Turtle related.
Yeah.
Like, I'm commentating battles quite sort of serious.
Yeah.
To read of me like shit.
Yeah. Oh.
Dude.
Crocodile.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's okay. I covered this. I defeated him in the first scenario, so you don't fight him in this scenario. Which is a bit of a shame because I do like fighting him, but then I have this really cheap tactic with a problem now. I just I press the button on the fuel canister.
Fuel
eats it.
canister, shoot it, blows it up. Yeah.
Like obviously at this bit the crocodile's meant to come, but it's so anticlimactic, him yelling "Ada!" when there's nothing actually wrong.
Yeah. Oh. No. I was saying something.
You were saying the complimenting face now.
It doesn't matter. It must not. I don't know. Probably.
Well, on the crocodile's topic. You're just talking about the
You
crocodile.
just created
Alright?
this. Thanks for creating the topic.
But the ones on Resi 5 were they even infected? Were they just normal crocodiles?
This is something I
Normal.
contemplated,
Normal.
and I was reading it on the Wikia, and they said that they're probably just normal. They just, oh look, it's
in-
Chris, man, he's buff, he's got some meat on him. But what you don't see in the cut content is that Chris can actually wrestle them.
Okay, well, he can punch a boulder into a volcano.
So
I reckon
why couldn't he
can wrestle a
break the
crocodile.
jaw of a crocodile?
That really did annoy me.
What?
That was like an instant game over if you got bit by one.
Oh yeah, because
Yeah,
you
just
couldn't
wrong.
get bitten in half, so...
Yeah, but then it wasn't just like on this. If a licker slashes you, it's just a slash. You can heal from it. Whereas if it was by the same logic as the crocodiles, it could slash you in half.
True.
It's just annoying because that was like literally you could get the whole way through that, and then
a crocodile from nowhere just pops up and like, fuck.
Yeah.
Where did he come from? Yeah.
Especially if you tried and get all the jewels and stuff.
Yeah, I did that. 1,000 G'd it.
So did I eventually. And then the multiplayer
DLC.
came out, and then I was like,
Got more.
That multiplayer was enjoyable. Like I said earlier.
I like playing it with you. Playing it with strangers was just, it was so boring. 'Cause it was so hard.
It's not that hard. I used to play it like every day. Don't know why. People hate them. I have a thing for multiplayer games which are kind of bad, but for some reason I really enjoy them, like Shadowrun.
Yeah,
I loved that game.
it was alright, but it just, the achievements on it just, they never seemed to end. They just went on forever.
That's because they were so badly coded and didn't actually work when you should get them.
I'm probably one of the most anti-multiplayer gamers you'll ever meet. I mean, the one online game I've ever played, at least for a few more than one day, was Warhammer 40k Space Marine. I know I never played Call of Duty Online or any other games before, like Perfect Dark Zero or anything online. I was a huge fan of split screen deathmatch because
I used to love that.
me being a console gamer growing up, it was like, you know, 4-player GoldenEye,
Yeah.
Perfect Dark, and Time Splitters.
Yeah.
I miss that intimacy of just being with my friends, and even if we were competing, it was kind of like we took it very lightly. It's like, damn it, you just shot me in the head and got those points. So nice one, kind of joking about it. And people take it so seriously and to heart on a competitive level with people who they don't know.
Yeah. Like when I first started playing Xbox, we all played it together. Like you, me.
Back when that's when Chewy and all used to play it. Do you remember like Duck Hunt
Yeah.
and Jenga on
Yeah.
Halo 3?
See, that was fun.
That was
And
nice,
then
quite
like
enjoyable.
and now I just don't bother putting on a mic. I just don't even bother playing games online anymore because it's just
It's a good thing
boring.
about a PC is that if you don't want to talk to these guys about something sort of important, just enter, tell them. And another good thing about Shadowrun, I guess somehow going back to this, but more games should do it. It had like the system of on the D-pad when you press the button, and it will have like an automated thing for you. So say saw an enemy press up, and like troll spotted, high ground, something like that. Dude, wait, is that Tyrant again?
Well, Birkin.
Birkin.
Birkin, this one.
He's a G-meter. Me and my Resident Evil nerdology. Oh, that's similar.
Her act.
Wanted to talk.
Terrible.
Yeah. Resident Evil. Only three directions to aim. Pierre, my opinion on either downloading or emulating a free game. Now, I'm the kind of person that, say if I have a lot of love for kind of like the developer, the studio who made that game, I will buy it brand new because like I want to contribute something like the unit sales. For a game like, because at the minute I've been emulating Metroid Fusion for free, but kind of the excuse is, well, that game sold well anyway, and I've bought other games in the series, so it's kind of like the time's passed where I've contributed to that.
The thing with emulating games though, it's now kind of impossible to buy it, and the money won't go to the developers because pretty much half those are now gone.
Yeah, exactly. Like if I bought Time Splitters 2, it wouldn't go to Free Radical because Free Radical doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
expanded, so.
The Time Splitters 2, you know, that's still worth a purchase.
Yeah, but I don't know.
Like Sega games and
I would rather buy Time Splitters 2 still, purely because I just love the game so much.
Yeah, you have that kind of
I wouldn't want to get it.
connection to it. Even though I'm emulating Metroid Fusion, I'd be more than happy to spend a tenner on an actual physical copy with the box and stuff.
Yeah.
Just that kind of like nostalgia.
Yeah.
Speaking of Free Radical, did you guys play Haze at all?
Haze, the PS3 game.
Yeah.
I did play it.
Okay.
I was overall opinion of it. I mean, I know everyone's pretty much said it's bad. It's down.
I won't say it was bad,
No.
but it was a very average, generic game.
Yeah.
What I did like about it was the idea of the fact that when you lost the nectar, I think they called it,
Yeah.
you start to see the war as it was. It was like, fuck, we're getting
Yeah.
digged over again.
There's some interesting ideas, like, because everything before when it came out, kind of the E3 stuff, it looked like you'd play through the whole game with the nectar, but then they do this massive plot twist.
Where
At first you're kind of like, oh, am I happy with that? Because you got so used to playing with the nectar. But Steve said this quite well, actually. Basically, it builds up. Yes, it's cool. She's a good shot. Yeah. Basically, Steve said that it builds up so when you play as the gorilla, you know how to fight against the nectar soldiers. It's like how you can play dead when you've been shot, because they only see like moving targets that's registering for, and they only see what they want to see.
Yeah. It was quite a morale thing as well.
Yeah.
You know, at some points you'll see a load of your soldiers completely dead, and you realise you're like, fuck, we're losing this war. Inject yourself, those bodies are gone.
Yeah.
And you're like, we're good.
Because there's a sequence when you have the actually, everyone who doesn't know, the nectar basically is a substance that gives you. They mask up in saying it gives you super senses, makes you super strong, super sharp, super accurate, like everything. You don't panic or anything like that. It's like the nano machines in Metal Gear Solid 4. But there's a sequence where it starts to break down, and you're looking around, and you see all these like dead bodies of like innocent civilians. And it occurs to you, like, you've killed all these people before in the game. You never see blood, and the body disappear, but you just write off as kind of like a game mechanic. And then you go around here, you see all this blood everywhere. You shoot people, the blood comes out, and those bodies do not disappear. And it's really effective. And it's kind of one of those things that, again, I was saying, never really sells too well, but it makes you want to continue playing the game. It's an interesting selling point.
Yeah.
And for the sake of variety, it's like 2 games in 1 in a sense. Again, it could have been a lot better, but the ideas they had were quite impressive.
Yeah, I did. But they marketed it, if I remember, for quite a big game.
Yeah,
and I think the marketing kind of was part of its downfall. Because when I went to play it, I expected something like, sort of like what Halo Combat Evolved was to like.
Or Metal Gear Solid 4.
To an extent, yeah. But then when I played it, it was just pretty generic.
Yeah.
Finally arrived. There must be something hidden here.
I like how we weren't so serious then during
Yeah.
that cutscene. Yeah. This.
Serious, is someone talking in Resident Evil. Don't go in that room. It's dangerous. Here, you
Dude.
better take this.
What the hell happened to all your handgun ammo? You're like 90 last time I saw it, now you're on 16.
Lots of zombies. Lots and lots of
There
zombies.
has been quite a few.
But it's actually worked out, because look, I've got all that shotgun ammo and then more to come, because I've got that key to get it. I know where there's more.
And you got the Magnum as well.
Yeah,
I
23
guess
rounds on backup.
And you know that, that knife.
That
You know
knife.
what? I am gonna.
I don't know if you're joking or not, but that knife is useful. Come on.
You want to see me fight the final boss if we get there?
Well, we should do. What's the time?
About 5:09.
9:05.
I mean,
This is already 15 minutes.
15 minutes.
Yeah.
Away from part whatever this is. I wasn't here for the first 3 parts. Part 4.